And just from our initial conversation, you were speaking about how God freed you from homosexuality.
So in high school, um, my high school years, I I was already addicted to pornography. So I was addicted to pornography from end of elementary school to beginning of college. And so in high school specifically is when I was encountered by a guy that was attracted to me, and I didn't know how to deal with that because it was the first time that ever happened. And so what happened is that he got my Snapchat. He started to try and talk to me, and from at this point, like in high school, I got rejected by a lot of women. So I was like, why not try men? And from there, that desire to be homosexual started in my junior senior year of high school. And he kept insisting, and then he invited me out to him and other girls, and he showed me like who him without clothes, and that piqued interest back then, and I wanted to see what that was like, and I became homosexual from that point on, but no one knew. I didn't open up to my parents, my friends, no one knew, and so, but even in that moment, God like protected me because He didn't allow me to go to be with them, but He did keep insisting. He kept looking at me throughout high school and even start of college, and it took a lot of like God literally like not allowing me to have gas in my tank or whatever for me not to be around Him as much, because that desire in that time was there, but God kept protecting me. So that was my story behind homosexuality. It was a interest, it was rejection from women, but what ended up happening is that I really believed it this time, and now by God's grace I'm free from all of those things I just mentioned. Not because I worked hard enough, not because I motivated myself out of it, not because other people came and kept me accountable, even though that did assist. That wasn't the solution. That wasn't what kept me. It wasn't through my intellectualism. It wasn't through being smart enough. It wasn't through having strong enough emotions. It was literally through the blood of Jesus that saved me from my sin. And then from that place, those habits or those things that I used to do of smoking, drinking, partying stopped. The gospel is sinners not being able to save themselves, and that Jesus um, comes down from heaven, lives life perfectly, doesn't sin, obeys the commandments, and dies and raises again on the third day, and that whoever believes in Jesus, that he'll be saved.